Well, this morning we are checking out the largest time citizen bike race in the U.S. It's called Race the Lake, and Mike Riley joins me live from Highcliff State Park in Sherwood this morning. Mike, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, I know that this race started at about 5:30 this morning, and it goes all around Northeast Wisconsin. Why don't you just explain what Race the Lake is all about for our viewers, Mike?
Well, Race the Lake is a race that circumnavigates Lake Winnebago, starts out in Fond du Lac, goes around through Neenah, Appleton, down through Stockbridge, and ends up back in Fond du Lac at Lakeside Park. It's the largest race, like you said, that's a timed race that anybody can participate in. It draws a crowd that has competitive cyclists and amateur cyclists because it's got really good support and a lot of varying difficulty in it.
Okay, and Mike, where are you right now at Highcliff?
We're at the top of Highcliff State Park, at the top of the hill, and just behind us is the King of the Hill finish line. There's a $1,000 prize for the first person to the top of that hill, just to keep people trying as hard as they can to try and be the first to the top. And it's a real challenge. It's a real steep bugger back there.
Yeah, and it's a 90-mile race, is that correct?
Yep, it's 90 miles. It's about 55 to where we are here. And then from here, it's all the rolling hills back to Fond du Lac.
Okay, and where are the cyclists right now? Where are they all located in one spot? Is there different waves?
Well, they go in waves, and you kind of self-categorize. Unless you're in the very first wave, which is the elite competitive cyclists, they have to be able to maintain a speed over 24 miles an hour and prove it with previous race results. But beyond that, you self-categorize and put yourselves in whatever wave is appropriate for the speed you think you can ride. And there are probably, I'm going to say, 8 or 9 waves, give or take, maybe a little less than that. But there's about 1,500 to 2,000 riders divided in all those waves, and they kind of keep the waves between 100 and 150 people in hopes that they don't produce a huge mass that becomes unsafe.
Sure. And do you think you're going to be seeing some cyclists real soon, or when do you see them in Sherwood?
Well, if they set a record time, we'll see them almost now. So it's pretty close. They're trying to, there's a big purse at the finish line for someone who can break the record, which is 27.7, set by, I think, Michael Crater, or Andrew Crater is his name, back in 2007.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll see some cyclists maybe in the next hour. We're going to check back in with Mike in just a little bit. Thank you so much for being with us.
All right, thank you.